G4DVE repeater system.
KC8VJK disconnected. N8UA connected to KG4DVE. N8QA disconnected.
K4MU, somebody trying to make sure they make it in the repeater there. Go ahead.
Remote base low power. One 46.910 minus.
K4MU, gonna bring up the link.
All port link on. Link on.
GOX, I copy, Mike, a little bit noisy.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm on an HT. Am I good enough to where I can run the net on an HT? I'm having antenna trouble or something.
Yeah, I think you probably can.
I brought the link up. I don't know what's the problem. I'm moving stuff around. I don't know. When my battery will hold out, go ahead and get started. DQ, calling the District 7 Air Emergency Communications Net. This net meets every Monday evening at 8 p.m. on the frequency 146.910 with a PL of 123.0. Link to Vicksburg Fleming Bird Repeater 146.955 with a PL of 1207.2. And the Mason County Repeater 145.470 LPL. The net control station for this session is KBHQD. The name is Mike and I'm in Fleming County. The purpose of this net is coordination of amateur radio emergency communications and to provide a forum for the exchange of information and ideas concerning emergency communications, and to support the Kentucky Division of Emergency Management, local emergency management, and other agencies. Checking in, speak slowly, please give your call sign, repeat it phonetically, and your name and location. Should any station have traffic or announcements for the net, please list them as you check in. You should become aware of any sort of emergency or emergency traffic while the net is in session. The use of the word emergency will alert net control and attention will be focused upon handling the traffic. Is there any station willing to act as alternate net control?
Fortunately, you're alternate tonight, Mike.
I appreciate it, Wes. I appreciate it. Hopefully I can get through it. Appreciate you staying by there. Anything for the net?
Say, did I have anything for the net? No, not really.
Roger that. Okay, appreciate it. All right, at this time, I'm going to look for any echo indications. check into the District 7 area. Any echo link?
Net control. Net.
Go ahead.
Net control, if you can't are able to copy, station Kilo, Bravo, Niner, Lima, X-Ray, Hotel. This is station KB9, LXH, Joe in Jackson County, District 9. I do have an announcement to pass along when ready.
KB9LXH. Good evening, Joe. Go ahead with your traffic. Good evening to you.
Well, good evening to everybody on tonight's net. Again, this is station KB9LXH. The announcement I wish to pass along, especially for everyone in the Jackson warning area for the National Weather Service office, in the last spotter class of the season. It will be taking place this Thursday, April the 15th. It is a virtual class through Web2Go or webinar type format. If you are needing to get a refresher or if you want to learn more and want to sign up, go to the Jackson Weather Office spotter page at weather.gov/JKL/spotter, and there's the link there to get you all signed up. Again, last spotter class of the season will be this Thursday starting at 7 p.m. Back to net control from KB9LXH.
Roger that. Joe, appreciate the information. Are there any questions for Joe and his traffic? Heard, Joe. Appreciate you checking in. Sounding good this evening. I'm on HD, so I'm probably a little rough. Thanks a lot and good evening to you. Any additional echo link stations?
K4SAS, Kilo 40 Alpha Foxtrot, Carolyn, Clearfield.
Okay.
Traffic here.
Okay, very good. Thanks for checking in, Carol. Good to hear you. I don't know if you're hearing me or how well you're hearing me on HD, but thanks for checking in. Good to hear you. 7-3. Any other echo link stations? Okay, nothing heard. At this time, I'm going to look for any short of time portable or mobile stations. Any short of time portable or mobile stations for the District 7 area.
WB4N, Whiskey Bravo 4 November, Barry, Mobile, near Paris, Kentucky. No traffic, over.
WB4N, good evening, Barry. Hope all is well and hope you have a good, safe trip home. Thanks for checking in with us tonight. 7-3. Any traffic for the net? Any announcements or anything, Barry? WB4N, any traffic?
WB4N, negative, no traffic.
KY4HS. Radio link disconnected.
And for me, give me a second.
One 46.910 minus. Remote base high power. Remote base high power.
Sky. Good evening, Tim. Good to hear you. Appreciate you checking in with us. That's great. Any others?
KO4JXB, Kilo Officer 4 Juliet, X-Ray Victor, no traffic overhead. This is Nathan, sorry.
JXC, did you have traffic or any announcements or anything for the net?
Control, you're off the track.
I'm on a HD here. I'm having a little bit of radio trouble, Nathan, but I copied that. You're pretty scratchy as well. Hopefully you can hear me, but appreciate you checking in. Good to hear from you. Have a good evening. Any other portable mobile sort of time?
Evening, Mike. Checking KG4BXA, Kilo Golf 4, Papa X-Ray Alpha. You're brave trying to run that on HD. I'm just laughing at you. You're real brave. Short time, thank you.
Roger that. Well, we just thought we'd give it a try. Hopefully my battery will hold out, Larry, but yeah, I don't know what happened. I moved some stuff around. We're getting ready to redo a room here. I thought I could just come back in and plug back up, but apparently run into a snag. So didn't figure that out until about 5 minutes before the next. But appreciate you checking in, bud. Good to hear you. 7-3. Any other portable, mobile, or short of time? I'm going to do county roll call now. I'm looking for check-ins from Bass, Boyd, or Carter County for the District 7 area. Bass, Boyd, or Carter.
Net Control, please check in. Kilo, November 4, India, Mike, Uniform, KN4 IMU. This is Michael in Ashland in Boyd County via the KG4 DVE repeater.
Good evening, Michael. Good to hear you. KN4 IMU, India, Mike, Uniform. How you doing tonight there in Ashland?
KN4MU, good evening everyone on the net. Been a while since I've checked in over here. We got our link radio set back up on the Ashland repeater, so I figure we take tonight to test it out and see how it's working. I'm monitoring on Echo Link. It sounds like it's coming out a little loud, but I'll adjust that next time I'm at the tower. But I wanted to make sure functionally it worked just in case we ever needed it in a emergency situation. Believe it or not, the link radio is there at the tower site and only putting out 5 watts, so it's getting into you guys pretty well there. So I'm impressed with that. Hopefully we'll get a couple more check-ins from down this side, just so I can kind of see how things are doing. But other than that, I'll break real quick. I did want to pass along, I believe the Mesa County Club has their meeting tomorrow. We are having our meeting up here in Ashland tomorrow as well as testing. We'll be having a test session at 6 o'clock at Belafonte Restaurant in Ashland, so if anybody's over this way and can't make it over there for a test, we'd love to have you. And we are having our Tailgate Hamfest on May 22nd from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. up in Catlettsburg at the old train depot. So hopefully we'll see you guys there. We could try and feel a little bit of normalcy this year. But other than that, I don't really have anything else to pass on to the net at this point, so I'll say 7-3. Everyone have a good evening. And I will turn it back to net control. This is KN4IMU.
Okay, very good, Michael. Got everything. Yeah, the system seems to be working real well. You're running good and loud, and no problems. So appreciate you checking in with us tonight. Appreciate the comments. KN4IMU. Any others from Boyd, Bath, or Carter? Nothing heard. I'm going to move on to Elliott, Fleming, or Green County. Any check-ins from Elliott, Fleming, or Green? One last call for Elliott, Fleming, or Green. Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to look for Lewis, Mason, or Menifee County check-in for the District 7 area. KE4 LCZ, Kilo Echo 4, Lima Charlie Zulu, Alton, Mason County, no traffic. Can you be Mike? KE4 LCZ, good evening, Holton. Good to hear you. Sounding good. Hope you're having a good evening over there tonight. Thanks for checking in. Any traffic? I missed it, bud, if you said you was in and out, but any traffic for us tonight, Holton? I just want to say I'm going through the Moorhead repeater. When I went to Beachburg, picked up a lot of noise, and I don't know what's going on, but anyway, the Moorhead repeater sounds better in Mason County than the Beachburg does. KE4 LCZ. Okay. Roger that, Holden. Yeah, the Moorhead machine seems to be holding up pretty good. We're getting to take Echo Link stations and so forth, so hopefully that'll continue. But good to hear you. Be careful. Be mobile. 7-3. Any other check from Lewis, Mason, or Menifee? Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to look for check-ins from Montgomery, Morgan, or Round County for the District 7 area.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Bravo, KF8DB, Dan, Morgan County.
KF8DB, good evening, Dan. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing pretty good. Kind of enjoying the weather, I guess. That's about it.
After that, yeah. It's a hit and miss right now, but it's, for the most part, all things.
Now back to net control.
All right, Dan, have a good evening down there. That's great. Any others from Montgomery, Morgan, or Round?
KK4RGL, Kilo 4, Romeo Golf Lima, Jeremy and Mount Sterling, Montgomery County. Nothing for the net, please.
K4RGL. Good evening, Jeremy. I didn't catch if you had traffic or not, but any comments for the minute?
No comments for the net tonight. I was a little late on the short time. Back to net control.
We appreciate you checking in with us tonight. Have a good evening. That's great. Any other check-ins from Montgomery, Morgan, or Round?
KO4 MYH, Kilo Oscar 4, November Yankee Hotel, Eric here in Moorhead.
KO4NYH. Eric, good evening, Eric. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just enjoying the weather, same as everybody else. Got done jogging a little bit. Thought I'd check in here.
Glad you did. Appreciate you checking in. Good. USA 73, good evening to you. Any additional check-ins? Montgomery morning around.
KO4 MTM, Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Tango Mike. This is Dwayne in Morgan County, no traffic.
KO4 MTM, good evening. Dwayne, appreciate you checking in from Morgan County. Making the machine in good shape, so good to hear from you tonight. 7-3. Any others? Montgomery morning around.
KM4 NBR, Kilo Mike 4, November Bravo Romeo, Weasel in Round County, no traffic.
KM4 NBR, good evening, Weasel. Hope all is well with you. Sounding good. Thanks for checking in with us. Any others? Montgomery morning around. Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to look for any out of district, any late stations, anybody anywhere wishing to check in to the District 7 area. Call KBCOD, name is Mike. On the HD, so hopefully anybody here can check. Alright, one last look for check-ins. Anybody anywhere?
This is KD8 KUM, Kilo Delta 8, Kilo Uniform Mike, Jim, in Huntington, West Virginia on the Ashland machine.
KD8 KUM, Jim. Where'd you say you was at there in West Virginia?
In the west end of Huntington, West Huntington, and it's Julia, India, Mike, Jim is the handle, and just checking in. Mike hooked this KT4 DVE up, so I was checking in to see if I could get in there.
You're sounding fine there, Jim. No issues. Appreciate you checking in with us tonight. Any questions? Anything for the net tonight, Jim?
No comments or nothing for the net. Just checking in to see, just to get there and be there, I guess. So let's say 73s. This is KD8 KUM.
Well, good to hear you. Thanks for checking in with us tonight. 7-3. Any others? Anybody anywhere? Nothing heard. This HD's getting pretty warm, but I'm going to look real quick to see if there's anybody who'd like to make a listing tonight, buy, sell, or trade amateur-related equipment. Giveaway, looking for something, it's a good opportunity to do something local. So I'm going to stand by, see if there's anybody who would like to make a listing. Okay, nothing heard. I want to thank everybody for the patience tonight. Me on an HD. I don't know if I have to get off here and see what I've done to my big radio. See what I don't know what the problem could be. But thank everybody. And Wes, I had a total of 17 check-ins.
4GOX, back to net control. Yes, I had 17 also.
All right, good deal. Well, thanks for getting my back, Terry. come pretty close to calling you up to bat here this season. But anytime you want to take a swing at it, that'd be great. And we're looking for any additional volunteers to run the net. Keep that in mind. We can send you the preamble and get you on board and run the net. It's a lot of fun. So any of you, anybody listening, you don't have to be a club member or anything. Let us know. And that's all I have at this time. I'm going to close out the net. I want to thank everybody. Hope to see you all back here next Monday evening at 8 o'clock. And with that, we'll say 7-3 and good evening to you. KEVH Community Clear. I'll be bringing down the line.
Link off.
KN4MU, I'll be doing the same, taking down the Ashland link.
.940S.
KN4MU, I'll be clear. Jim, appreciate the check-in, man. It was a little scratchy on their end, but we were only running 5 watts, so I wanted to do a true test, but it seemed like it was working okay.
Sounded okay. I missed that last. He asked me a question. It kind of sputtered a little bit, and I missed that he was asking me if I had a comment or not. So we survived it anyway. KDHKU, I was just sitting here listening.
Yeah, no problem. Like I said, I was just making sure everything was working, and it seemed to work okay as far as I'm concerned. So at least we know we can reach them if something happens. But I'm gonna switch myself over to the WAVA net here in a sec and see how things go over there. But I appreciate you getting in there, man. We'll be back to normal starting tomorrow. I might test the radio tomorrow instead of All-Star just to see how it works. But other than that, it'll be back to normal tomorrow.
Well, that's the way it is. I'm always here, and sometimes I check in, sometimes I don't, and sometimes I'm asleep, sometimes I'm awake. So you never know what's going to happen. So we'll talk to you later. KDHKU.
Oh, no problem, Jim. You have a good night, buddy. We'll talk to you later. KN4IMU.
KG4DVE repeater system.